Hello and welcome back to This Week in New Genre Books. My name is Amelia, and from Locus Magazine, we're going to tell you all the new science fiction, fantasy, horror, and related books being published the week of May 20th, 2025. First up, science fiction, we have 5 new books this week. From Adam Oyebanji, we have Esperance, out from DAW in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a science fiction thriller novel. Detective Ethan Kroll investigates a Chicago murder in which a man and his son are found in a high-rise apartment, drowned in seawater far from any ocean. For anyone who needs to hear this, Lake Michigan, which is right next to Chicago, is not actually an ocean, although it really looks like one. Meanwhile, a young woman named Abidemi arrives in England with strange artifacts and technological abilities. From Christy Kleimanhag, we have The Midnight Project, out from Poplar in paperback and ebook. This is a near-future science fiction thriller novel. A pair of disgraced genetic engineers are startled when an enigmatic billionaire asks them to engineer a way for humanity to survive the coming eco-apocalypse. The two must grapple with questions of ethics and their own responsibility for the natural crisis. From Dietz Meserve, we have The Memory Collectors, out from Lane in hardcover, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a science fiction time travel thriller novel. 4 strangers, including a mourning mother and a wheelchair-bound man, pay Aeon expeditions to spend an hour in the past on a day when all of their lives were changed. The hour passes, and they find themselves trapped. From Matt Serafini, we have Feeders, out from Gallery in paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a tech thriller novel. When the snuff film of her former classmate's murder leaks online. Wait, there's a snuff film of her former classmate's murder? That's a lot going on already. And then you say it leaks online? That all happens, and aspiring influencer Kylie falls down a rabbit hole and discovers Monolife, a dark social media platform that's a secret from non-users. Monolife rewards the worst in human behavior and tests Kylie's sanity as she accumulates fans. From Kimber St. Lawrence, we have debut novel Thirsty Ground, out from Union Square Kids in paperback and ebook. This is a young adult science fiction novel. Teenage Conway is a new hydroseeker searching the long-abandoned Arid planet for viable water sources to sustain his space nation. But when he's left for dead, he's found by a secret nation that survived the dry death. Next up, horror, we have 2 new books to talk about. From Linwood Barkley, we have Whistle, out from Morrow in hardcover, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a horror novel. A children's book author, Annie, has her life implode when her husband dies in a hit and run, and one of her books is struck with scandal. Moving her son to a small town, they find a train set in the backyard, which he loves. Then they start hearing whistle sounds, and worse things start to happen. From Dean Koontz, we have Going Home in the Dark, out from Thomas & Mercer in hardcover, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a horror novel. Childhood friends, the 4 amigos, reunite after 20 years when Ernie, the only one that never left their hometown, falls into a coma. Back in Maple Grove, they start to recover memories of a hulking, murderous entity.
And now, a word about our ongoing annual fundraiser from the authors that support us.
I remember the first time I saw an announcement for my debut novel was in a copy of Locus Magazine at the 2019 Worldcon in Dublin. I still have that magazine. It's framed. It's important to me.
Locus has supported me throughout my career. They reviewed all my books. They were my first author profile.
Locus remains an important part of the science fiction and fantasy community, not only in its support and recognition of genre creators, but also by informing us on the latest related news, books, films, interviews, and everything genre related.
Locus supports us in getting to do what we love. We need Locus, and now Locus needs us.
Locus needs us.
Join me in supporting Locus today.
Check out all of the rewards your donation can get you at igg.me/@/locusmag2025. Check the link in the description below.
Next up, fantasy, we have 7 books. From Caitlin Starling, we have The Starving Saints, out from Harper Voyager US in hardcover ebook and audiobook. This is a fantasy horror novel. In a castle under siege on the brink of starvation, a mysterious cohort of the Constant Lady and her saints arise, introducing new rites and bacchanalian feasts. As the castle descends into isolation and abandon, 3 women with grudges and their own agendas must determine what to do. From Sophie Clark, we have debut novel Cruel is the Light, out from Knopf in hardcover, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a young adult fantasy romance novel, first in the Cruel is the Light series. In a century-old war between humanity and demons, demon hunter Celine forms an uneasy alliance and fake engagement with the accomplished soldier Jules in the Holy Vatican City. From Rachel Gillig, we have The Knight and the Moth, out from Orbit US in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a gothic fantasy romance novel, the first in the Stonewater series. Sybil is a prophetess kept in a cathedral where people flock to hear her dreams. When her fellow diviners go missing, she asks a roguish heretical knight for help. From Daria Lavelle, we have debut novel Aftertaste, out from Simon & Schuster in hardcover, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a dark fantasy romance novel. Kostya can taste the favorite foods of ghosts around him and discovers that he can reunite people with their deceased loved ones by preparing meals. In the high-stakes world of New York cuisine, his skills ignite catastrophe and romance. From Ari Marmel, we have The Eternal Warrior, out from Blackstone Publishing in paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a sword and sorcery novel set in the Valiant universe. Sumerian warrior Gilad is an immortal defender against evil. A mystic ritual gone wrong strips Gilad of his memory, leaving him to fight the death cult of Nergal with allies he doesn't trust. From Vivian Shaw, we have Strange New World, out from Orbit US in paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a fantasy novel, fourth and final in the Greta Helsing series. Heaven and hell have reached an uneasy truce, but it's hard when angels and demons are literally allergic to each other. Greta, doctor to the undead, must supervise a research trip of an angel and demon, simultaneous with the UK Orbit edition. From Nova Rensuma, we have Wake the Wild Creatures, out from Little Brown in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a young adult novel with magical elements. Talia lives with her mother in an illegal all-woman commune at Neves, an abandoned resort in the Catskills. When it's raided and her mother is branded a murderer, Talia is sent to live with a foster family in the outside world. She's determined to find her way back. That wraps up this week. Thanks for hanging out with us. Please mush all the appropriate buttons and leave us a comment. What books got your attention? Come see us at Locus Mag or at Locus Magazine on the socials. Visit locusmag.com for much longer book reviews, plus author interviews, news, and more. Locus is a 501c3 nonprofit. Thank you for spending your precious time with us. We'll see you next week with more new books.